As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my software. The distance from here to the mountains is a lot more than you would think. You start driving and you're like driving and driving and driving before you get there. So you got to drive like 10 to 20 miles to get there before you start ascending. The path does have a few interesting things along it, like this washout area and a few twists and turns. The path does ascend a lot higher than I thought it would. I wasn't really in the mood for that today, but that's me, an old man with emphysema. If you're a young person, this would not be a problem, most likely. Unless you spend too much time playing video games. In which case you should get out and hike more. This building here interests me. It looks like a bunch of nice condos. There's chairs outside overlooking the river. Maybe it's a hotel of some sort. It's black and white and silver. Just happens to be my favorite colors. Some of the clouds up above are raining a little bit. But it's refreshing when it's warm out. This is a lot more strenuous than I thought it would be. There's a lot of interesting rocks along the way too. Quartz and other stuff. When I was downtown in one of the shops there, the lady said the guy that owns the Antero mine owns the shop. And they mine aquamarine. And they also get a lot of amethyst, which is like my favorite, blue amethyst. So right here there's North Camp elevation path that goes even further up. And then there's Bridge to Bridge, which goes down this way, which is where I'm going. I'm seriously trying to take the path of least resistance on this hike. I wonder if they have a pool at that Raider Hotel or condominium, whatever it is. I will say this, I'm having a fantastic time. Don't get me wrong. As much pain as I'm in, I'm having the time of my life right now. As you look to the south, along the Arkansas, goes down to Salida, and then those mountains over there I think are Monarch Pass. That's also on my list of places I'd like to go. The locals here prefer skiing Monarch to a lot of the other ski resorts. The bridge! I'm getting close! Thank God. I didn't run into one single animal along this hike. Oh, a bird. I guess bird counts. Does it really? Yeah, I guess they do. This is an interesting little factoid. On this bridge to bridge hike, it has a private bridge that you come back on. You're allowed to use it, you just have to be respectful of their property. But I made it back to the other bridge. Now I have to walk along it back to the car. Somebody told me it was a mile to a mile and a half. Glad I brought Powerade with me. Ah, yes. The Arkansas River in all its glory. June is when it's the most ferocious because all the ski resorts, it's warmer, so the mountains, the runoff is coming down through the creeks and streams, and the confluence is pretty awesome. Got a couple little birds showing off. And here's the other side. I didn't see the other path that went down to the river. So that's going north to south along the Arkansas from bridge to bridge in Buena Vista. I'll add more footage if there's anything interesting along the way back.